guys, this is Shelly with Teen King 247.com, and I wanted to come on today to share with you some things that I've been seeing taking place or that have been coming to me, but also that I have been learning. So maybe what I've learned that I'm about to share on today's episode will help someone just tweak it just a little bit, and that is building relationships using social media. Here lately, I've been getting, random inbox messages where people are sharing or promoting their opportunity. And while I'm not one to knock anyone's hustle, there is a method to the madness and a way to do it to where it's a little more congruent and a little more receptive to the person that you're inboxing. And the first tip is, while you are maybe in the mode of trying to expand your network, there's a way to do it so that you can be sure that you don't get caught up in what they term as the Facebook jail. And that would be while we may get suggested friend requests, and that's perfectly fine to go ahead and send those friend requests. But if you see someone that you would prefer to connect with, instead of sending a friend request, we've talked about this in previous episodes, is you can go to their profile page and click on follow. And some people have it enabled, some people don't. But when you click on follow, what will happen is that their posts will begin to show up in your news feed, and you can begin to engage and comment on their posts. The more engagement you put into their posts, the more they'll see or want to check out your profile, and in return send you a friend request. And that way you all have already started connecting with each other through a mutual understanding. But nevertheless, it's not something where you're just sending a message to them and pushing your opportunity on them. The second is, if you do happen to send out friend requests, be sure that you follow that up with an inbox message and tell the person why it is that you're connecting. And that why should be circled around finding some sort of commonality that you two share. Whether that be your entrepreneurs, whether that you're in the same neighborhood, or you've seen that they've frequented a local establishment that you frequent. Whatever the case may be, you want to be sure that you let them know why it is that you're connecting with them. And then thirdly, you want to begin engaging in their posts. Don't just go and like their posts, but actually comment on their posts. Start building that relationship, letting them know that you're paying attention. What will happen is what you're doing to them will be reciprocated back to you. And so you want to be the one that starts that engagement, starts that interaction rather. You don't want to blindly send messages without conversating, for lack of a better term, because that person is not going to be directly in your face. But if you're using social media in that method, then your comments will be almost like you're conversating with them. And then the last is, if you are going to blindly message people, give them time to respond. When you do, if they don't immediately respond to your post or your inbox message, don't get upset and don't get weary, because they will respond to you in due time. But what you can do is, write down who it is that you blindly message, and then begin looking at their posts. If you happen to get a notification that they have some sort of special occasion coming up, be sure that you inbox them, or right on their wall if you choose to. But if you inbox them, then that'll make it a little more personable. That to let them know, hey, you were thinking of them, wish you a happy birthday, wish you a happy anniversary, whatever the occasion may be. People like to know that they're thought of, and that the occasion or the sentiment that you're extending is coming from a genuine place. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, we appreciate you leaving your comments below, liking and sharing this post. If you're watching it on YouTube, definitely give us a thumbs up. Let us know. Also subscribe so that you can be notified of when new episodes come up. And in light of what we're talking about today, as far as connecting with people and building relationships using social media, I want to invite you all to the webinar that's going to take place at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. What it will be is an interview, a very candid interview with a young lady that I have been watching for the last several months, but more so in the last 2 weeks, where she has gone and literally added 10 to 15 people into her business within a 2-week span. And what is going to take place during that interview is that they are going to pick her brain to find out exactly how she did that. So if you are in the position where you are struggling to get leads, or would like to know that inside tip on how you can add reps into your business just like she has, then I invite you to register for the webinar. It's absolutely free. It costs you nothing, only a few hours of your time, and you will be able to take away some nuggets that you can immediately turn around and implement into your business. I guarantee you won't regret that time that you invest in hearing her story. And so again, that link will be found in the description box below, or if you're watching this on the blog, it'll be right above the video. And as always, you can get the full story on what we shared today in today's episode on the blog by clicking the little eye icon right above. Until next time, this is Shelly with Team King 247.com, telling you to stay in it to win it. You guys have a great day.